Hey, beautiful soul. Hey, friend. It's life. How you feeling today? Good. Okay. So it's sweeting where I'm over here at. So I'm sipping on me some tea. I want to go ahead and bring chapter 6 of the Psychic Navigator and some positive energy, of course. Starting with yellow aventurine, which has powerful attributes, which can change your life in mysterious ways, help in self reflection, prosperity, calmness, and balance. Then we have red rabbit hair quartz, which helps with luck and intense vitality and helps to attract wealth. Next, we have yellow opal, which helps to reinforce positive thought patterns, inventiveness and creativity, enhance growth and your psychic abilities. And last but not least, we have blue apatite, which helps with self confidence and the mind's connection with the spiritual world. I'm not going to sit at my desk today. I'm going to sit in my chair and get a little bit relaxed. And here we go. Spiritual batteries. We humans are continually seeking out different places to find enlightenment, whether it's a church, a synagogue, or one of the many sacred locations all over the world. As we persistently search for our own spirit, we have a tendency to look outside ourselves. I certainly don't undervalue the importance many people put on places of worship, as I often visit churches myself for the wisdom, peace, and solitude contained therein, which comforts and uplifts me. But when we begin to understand and work with our chakra system, we'll soon realize and appreciate that our bodies are truly our temples. I remember the first time I heard the word chakra. I was intrigued by every aspect of it, from the sound itself to its origins and meaning. Then and there, I made the promise to myself that I'd discover and learn exactly what this fascinating word truly meant. Of course, I didn't realize at the time what an important function chakra has to the overall well-being of each and every one of us. What are chakras? The word chakra is a Sanskrit word meaning wheel. That's Wheel. Chakras are the energy centers of the body, but I often refer to them as our spiritual batteries. Some people imagine them as beautiful lotuses with unfolding petals, while others who have developed their psychic sight may see chakras as vortexes of swirling light. Evidence of these energy centers has been documented for thousands of years in the East. More importantly, here in the West, we've begun to investigate and research this precious energy system of the body. Over the years, everyone I've ever met or studied with, be they Eastern or Western, has all come to the same conclusion, which I also firmly believe. Human anatomy is engineered by a complex network of etheric wiring through which energy flows. Human anatomy is engineered by a complex network of etheric wiring through which energy flows, and the chakras are the organizing centers for both the reception and transmission of life energies, chi and prana, which are essential to our physical, mental, and spiritual development. There are 7 major chakras within and around you, each of which corresponds to an endocrine gland in your body. You also have many minor chakras. However, during the early stages of your development, I suggest that you focus on the main 7. Chakras run upward along the spinal cord, and energy enters from both the front and back of each one. These 7 centers are the link between your physical body and your aura, and they constantly interact with each other. Each chakra is also complemented by its own auric color and has its own unique function. Chakras act as sensitive contact points, or a bridge on which the physical and spiritual worlds meet. The lower chakras deal with the physical body and relate to issues of living in this physical world, such as survival, health, careers, safety, and the home. While the upper or higher chakras deal with all psychic abilities and spiritual gifts. Now your actions and thoughts also play a big part in controlling your chakras' flow of energy, as well as their functions. So even though the energy that runs through these centers remain constant, it can be increased or decreased depending on how well you balance your life. For instance, if you're worrying about financial issues, which are purely physical concerns, then your lower chakras are likely to be affected in a negative way by slowing down their rate and spin. When this happens, the disbursement of energy will be weaker. As a result, you may feel sluggish or out of balance. However, if you're feeling compassionate towards someone or are focusing on higher spiritual thoughts, then your upper chakras are more likely to spin freely, resulting in the energy being dispersed freely and with it a sense of balance and vitality. In other words, there has to be a balance when you activate and work with your chakras. You should never focus on stimulating just one. All 7 chakras should be in balance so that the flow of energy can travel through them evenly to the appropriate areas. I believe that we're meant to have unlimited amounts of energy. We should also be able to tap into our creative talents easily and live a life of love, compassion, and peace. It's possible to have all this once we've turned inward, allowing the natural balance of energy to flow through our spiritual batteries, where transformation truly begins. In the following sections, you'll learn more about the chakras and how essential they are to your health, spirituality, inner guidance system, and your life. Affirmation. My body is my temple. I am now becoming aware of each chakra. My body is my temple. I am now becoming aware of each chakra. My body is my temple. I am now becoming aware of each chakra. The 7 energy centers. Every chakra has a set of related colors, sounds, and glands, as well as keywords that will make it resonate. Understanding and learning these reference points will greatly enhance and support a greater physical and spiritual understanding. Now let's look at all seven chakras. Crown chakra, 7th. Brow chakra, 6th. Throat chakra, 5th. Heart chakra, 4th. Solar plexus chakra, 3rd. Sacral chakra, 2nd. Base chakra, 1st. The base or root chakra. Color, red. Sound, lum. Adrenals. Gland, adrenals. Keyword, I have. Situated at the base of the spine. The base or root chakra is most closely related to all earthly issues such as survival, the physical body, and financial concerns, as well as sustenance, safety, and shelter. When the energy of this chakra is blocked or depleted, you may have a sense of not feeling totally grounded. This could cause you to say, I don't feel quite right today, or lately, I'm just not feeling like myself. You may also experience fatigue, feel lethargic, or unmotivated, be prone to seek approval, or be overly cautious. An overactive first chakra, on the other hand, may cause you to suffer from anger or feel unduly physically aggressive, impulsive, hyperactive, or even reckless. To balance this chakra, yoga is highly beneficial, and dancing or light physical exercise like Tai Chi will assist in keeping the energy flowing and balanced. If you're feeling slightly spacey, try imagining roots spreading from the base of your spine and digging themselves into the earth like a tree. I know this sounds a little crazy, but this simple thought has the power to keep you grounded and present. Finally, keep in mind that honoring your body and taking care of it on the outside will benefit you inside. It works both ways. Two, the sacral chakra. Color, orange. Sound, vom. Gland, testicles, and ovaries. Keywords, I want. Located 2 fingers below the navel, the sacral chakra relates to emotions, desires, creativity, and sexuality. An underactive sacral chakra can cause you to experience a lower sex drive, or you may become introverted and worry about what others think of you. Yet, if it's overactive, then you'll feel sexually aggressive, jealous, or possessive, or you may suffer from lower back pain or kidney problems. When your sacral chakra is balanced, you'll enjoy life and all it has to offer with passion and excitement. So, to keep the energy flowing, try different forms of dance in which you move your hips and lower your abdomen. Use a color meditation, practice yoga, express your sexuality, and nurture yourself. Remember, you do matter. 3, the solar plexus chakra. Color, yellow. sound, rum, gland, pancreas, and adrenals. Keywords: I can. Located between the navel area and the rib cage, the solar plexus chakra represents power, vitality, self control, self esteem, and confidence. This is the center where all your emotions and feelings are recorded. It's also associated with clairsentience, as it's a major psychic reception area. When developing psychically, you should be aware of this sensitive area and learn how to close down properly so that you avoid becoming too sensitive or receiving unwanted energies from people or certain places. When this chakra is balanced, you'll appear really confident, as though you're ready to take on the world. When it's unbalanced, you'll become judgmental, have a tendency to plan things without following through, worry too much, and suffer from nervous exhaustion. Stomach problems and digestive disorders, including ulcers, are common to this area when it's unbalanced. To balance this chakra, you may want to try energy healing with a professional. Workshops and classes that focus on self empowerment can greatly help open and balance this area. It's also helpful to do breath work complemented with color, and be aware of people who take your energy. 4. The heart chakra. Color: green. Sound: yum. Gland: thymus. Keywords: I love. Found right where its name indicates, the heart chakra represents unconditional love, compassion, joy, balance, relationships, and healing. It's said to be the link between our mind, body, and spirit. This chakra is associated with the human heart, so it's often filled with so much joy and happiness. Emotions flow so strongly through here that it's possible you'll find tears rolling down your face when you meditate. This is also the area where all past hurts, disappointments, and emotional scars reside. So as energy reaches this area, it will try to move and help clear any blockages you may have. By balancing this area, emotions that relate to past issues can be healed, which will then enable you to move on with your life. However, if left unbalanced, anger, jealousy, and heart conditions can develop. An underactive heart chakra will cause you to experience self-worth issues, feelings of being unloved, or a lack of compassion. Balancing this area may take a while. Be sure to take all the time you need so that the healing energy can get through and flow freely to your other chakras. Loving yourself and others, performing acts of compassion, and learning forgiveness, as well as being outdoors and surrounding yourself with the beauty of nature, will help balance this area. A breath facilitator, a trained professional and certified in the art of conscious breathing, and a therapist or counselor can help assist you in working through blockages in your heart chakra for overall well-being and emotional healing. The throat chakra. Color: light blue. Sound: um, gland, thyroid. Keywords: I speak. Located as you might expect in the throat area, the throat chakra is associated with communication, sound, creativity, and the ability of clairaudience. Many artists, speakers, writers, singers, and other creative individuals often have active throat chakras. Have you ever noticed someone who's constantly clearing their throat? When I observe this, I usually ask the person if they need to say something. You see, people have a way of holding back what needs to be said. In doing so, they can cause an energy backup in the throat area, hence the saying, they were choking on their words. When the throat chakra is unbalanced, sore throats, skin irritations, and ear infections are common, and tension creeps into the neck and shoulder areas. When it's underactive, you're likely to resist change, appear slow to respond, or easily surrender yourself to others. By activating and balancing the center, it will inspire you to speak and listen to the truth, both for yourself as well as others. To do so, try humming, chanting, or singing out loud. And most important, if you have something to say, please speak up. And don't be surprised if you suddenly become creatively inspired. The third eye chakra. Color: indigo. Sound: um, gland, pituitary. Keywords: I see. The third eye chakra, which is the one that's most talked about, is associated with clairvoyance, intuition, and higher levels of consciousness. Found between the brows and just above the bridge of your nose, this chakra works closely with the throat and crown chakras to assist you with your psychic and intuitive inner guidance. Most psychics, artists, and people with vivid imaginations often have well developed third eye. With the proper development, you too will be able to see far beyond ordinary sight to find solutions and choices that aren't necessarily right in front of you. Otherwise, if this chakra stays underdeveloped, you may be afraid of success and unable to see the bigger picture, which is often a result of not being able to visualize yourself as happy and successful. When the center is unbalanced, you could experience eye strain, vision problems, worrying, headache, or forgetfulness. I know that when I'm doing too much psychic work, I experience a band of tightness around my head, which is a sign that my third eye chakra is overactive and I need to go to the gym. It's time to bring the energy back down into my lower chakras for balance. To balance the third eye chakra, I recommend walking meditations, breath work, visualizations, and color. Don't just focus on this one chakra as part of your development. Instead, it's important to remember that all of them must be in balance so they can work in unison and harmony. 7. The crown chakra. Color: violet, sound, silence, gland, pineal. Keywords: I know. Located at the top of the head, and also known as the thousand petaled lotus or the receiver of light, the crown chakra is the center of your link with the universe and your higher consciousness. In other words, it's the connection with wisdom and spiritual insight. The crown center is where the spiritual light and energy are received and then dispersed out of your aura for your total well being. When the chakra is stimulated and balanced, energy can flow up the spine and out through the center, like a beautiful fountain that washes over you with positive energy, uplifting your spirit. When left unbalanced, feelings of being cut off, frustrated, depressed, unhappy, or full of doubt can develop. You may even experience writer's block. In this case, energy doesn't flow freely into the center, resulting in a lack of inspiration. However, when properly balanced, the crown chakra will expand to a point where it's possible to access and tap into the deepest sources of universal wisdom. To balance this chakra, try meditation, breath work, yoga, spiritual healing, acupuncture, and color. Affirmation for all the chakras. I am energy. The universe flows through me and guides me. I am energy. The universe flows through me and guides me. I am energy. The universe flows through me and guides me. Chakra workouts. Sound, color, vibration, breath, and thought each play an important role in balancing and stimulating the chakras. In this section, I'll explain the different ways in which you can keep your energy flowing freely to each and every one of your chakras so that they can work together. Since chakras are the gateways to your psychic intuitive abilities, by keeping them cleansed and well balanced, you'll also heighten your psychic awareness. This will then make it easier for you to discern the impressions that are being sent from your inner guidance to your physical consciousness. As I've already explained, each of the 7 chakras relate to a certain part of your body. So any imbalances or blockages may affect the corresponding area, resulting in physical ailments or disease. For example, my friend Peter ran his own company for many years, but there was a time when the economy took a serious dip. Concerned that there wouldn't be enough money in the bank to keep the company afloat or to pay his staff, Peter started to suffer from major back pain. Monetary issues can physically manifest in the base chakra, survival. Peter's financial worry had caused his base chakra to get thrown out of balance, and the blockage and imbalance surfaced as back pain. Have you ever heard the expression, feel like I'm carrying the weight of the world? Well, in a sense, Peter was. Through massage, acupuncture, and of course, good financial advice, he was able to release the blocked energy and start a gradual healing process that he so greatly needed. As a postscript, his business not only survived, it flourished. The chakras relate to how you interact and live in the world. They can be open and closed, balanced, stimulated, and healed, depending on the need. The following techniques will help you to embark on your journey of discovering and nurturing your precious energy systems and spiritual batteries. Exercise. I learned the following technique from a medium while I was studying in the UK. It's very simple and can be done every day if you wish. The next time you take a shower, imagine that the refreshing water is infused with a healing white light. As you stand under the water, keep your left hand on the bottom of your lower back. Then, place the right hand in front of you over your sacral chakra, just below the navel. Start circulating your right hand in a counterclockwise motion, imagining that you're moving the energy and cleansing this entire center. Keep your left hand on the base of the chakra throughout. Now, move your right hand up to your solar plexus chakra, and once again, begin to move the energy in a circular, counterclockwise movement. Continue to do so with the remaining chakras until you reach your crown chakra on the top of your head. This simple technique helps you cleanse and balance your chakras, as the cleansing and invigorating wash will make you more aware of your energy centers just by placing a thought and intention in each one. Give it a try. Colors have their own unique energy patterns as well as their own frequencies. So the chakras will resonate and radiate the energy of their individual hue as well. In the previous section, I listed the chakra colors, which are red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. I know it's easy to forget the colors or which order they're in. So here's an easy tip that I use. Remember the following gentleman's name: Roy G. Biv. If you notice, each letter of the name begins with the order of the color sequence for the chakra. You can also easily make up your own memory jogger. Using colors with the breath will balance, heal, and enhance your chakra's individual functions and will assist the psychic energy in flowing to your whole body. Now, try the following technique. Exercise. Sit or lie comfortably, close your eyes, and relax. Imagine that a small shimmering red cloud is right in front of you. As you take in a breath, it now enters through your nostrils and slowly fills your lungs with its beautiful color. As you exhale, you may want to imagine it leaving through the base chakra on the out breath. Continue to breathe, moving the color to the base of your spine. Take your time, staying with the chakra for as long as you feel you need to. Now, one by one, move on to the rest of the chakras, using their corresponding colors. Notice how the cloud of color changes with each chakra. For example, at your sacral chakra, imagine that the cloud is now orange. Breathe in the color slowly and let it fill your lungs and flow through your chakra. Breathe the color out through the center and continue with the remaining chakras. At the very end, imagine a very bright white light. Slowly breathe it in and hold for a moment. As you release the breath, see a gray mist leaving you that contains all your tensions, worries, and negativity. Take some time at the end of this exercise to feel what it's like to have all your chakras balanced and glowing with spectral light. You are a rainbow. Chakra sounds. Have you ever noticed people chanting different tones while they're sitting in meditation? Well, what they're doing is charging up and vibrating their chakra system. Since, since each of the same, since each of the seven main chakras has its own unique frequency and vibration, using sound with them can be a powerful, energizing, and invigorating experience. It can also help stimulate and enhance your physical energy level. Exercise. By chanting the following sounds of each chakra, you'll balance and encourage the flow of energy to each center. This technique is another great way of heightening your psychic awareness, and it only takes as little as 5 minutes. Of course, you may take longer if you wish. Here are the corresponding sounds to each chakra. Base, lum. Sacral, vam. Solar plexus, rum. Heart, yum. Throat, third eye, crown, silence. Each of the above sounds that have an A in them are in fact pronounced with the short sounding U, and the sound is meant to be elongated and held at the end. For example, LAM, lamb, is pronounced and chanted lum. VAM, VAM, is pronounced and chanted VUM. And in your mind's eye, imagine that you're seeing, and so on. In your mind's eye, imagine that you're seeing the color of your first chakra. As you do so, slowly start to chant its corresponding sound, lum, and keep your attention there until you've completely sounded out the appropriate chant sound. Continue to move up through all your chakras while you imagine the color for each one and chant each chakra sound. When you get to the crown chakra, just be still. Enjoy the heightened vibration and relish in the calming silence for a few moments. This uplifting meditation can help anytime you need a quick energy boost. Affirmation. I am a rainbow of psychic energy. Every day, I take a moment to balance and cleanse my spiritual batteries. I am a rainbow of psychic energy. Every day, I take a moment to balance and cleanse my spiritual batteries. I am a rainbow of psychic energy. Every day, I take a moment to balance and cleanse my spiritual batteries. Raising the power. Your psychic ability is intricately linked to the chakras, so it's possible to stimulate your psychic centers purely by thought. However, too much psychic work or even talking about psychic matters can open you up and may make you feel too tired, moody, or even irritable. Keeping yourself cleansed, protected, and closed down properly will help and become important practices in your personal development. Don't forget that you're a spiritual being living in a physical body, and you each deserves a 50-50 split of your time and devotion. In this way, you'll be able to stay grounded and balanced so that your spirit and body can live and work together in harmony. Your inner guidance is just a part of you. It isn't all of you. When you finally open your chakras, you'll also expand your auric field. As I explained earlier, when this happens, you'll become more susceptible to all vibrations around you. Consequently, you'll begin to notice how sensitive you're becoming. You're likely to become more attuned to everyone and everything. I mentioned earlier that when I read for private clients or speak on stage, I feel everything. The people on the other side, those around me in the audience, and my own feelings. It's as though every sense is being bombarded, but charged with emotion. Fortunately, I've learned how to deal with this influx of feelings, close down, and manage the process. The nature of my work means that I am often open and highly sensitive. So I find that too much time in big cities can often tip the scales into psychic overload. The frenzied movement, noise, and hustle can be too much for my senses for prolonged periods. So I now live in the country where the pace of life is slower. The earth grounds me and I have time to meditate, exercise, and maintain a healthy, balanced life. I know firsthand how important it is to take care of yourself when you're developing and operating your psychic equipment. In this last essential exercise, we'll be working with all the major chakras. Try to imagine each of the 7 centers as a small, colored, bright light. As you visualize these lights growing and shrinking in size, you'll be opening and closing your chakras. This practice will not only infuse your chakras with vitality and energy, but as some of the other exercises, it will also heighten and expand your psychic awareness. As before, you'll start off with the base chakra and work your way up to the crown chakra. And keep in mind that the base and crown chakras should always remain open and balanced, allowing you to be a conduit for precious life-giving energy to flow properly throughout your entire system, physically as well as spiritually. Using the image of a colored light for each chakra, along with just sending the light, along with just sending the thought to open and close each one, will often be enough to raise and amplify your psychic power. Although this exercise is quite powerful, and I know how much you want to begin with this part of your development, there are some important rules to follow. Number 1, open your chakras in sequence. Number 2, Be aware of each chakra. And number three, close down each chakra properly. Okay, let's begin. Begin by sitting down with your spine straight and get comfortable. Take a few slow, complete breaths in and out. Relax. Now, I want you to visualize a red light at the base of your spine. See the light begin to expand and grow inside. As it does, imagine that there's a brilliant white light coming up from the earth through the soles of your feet, up through your legs, and eventually merging with the red light at the base of your spine. Take your time here. This exercise is highly powerful and shouldn't be rushed. Since the chakras are connected, I'd like you to now visualize a small orange light in your sacral chakra and see it begin to slowly expand and grow in size. As before, bring up the white light again, but this time it should move through your red base chakra and into your orange sacral chakra. Continue to do this one by one with all your chakras. And always bring up the white light from the earth through the base chakra and then through your chakras one by one in sequential order. Your breathing will help raise the energy to each center. Once you've opened all the chakras, just take a minute to run the energy from your spine up to the top of your crown chakra. Take note of this amazing feeling in which all your chakras are open and pulsating simultaneously. Now, place your awareness on your crown chakra and imagine that there's a big funnel reaching out to the universe. This time, see a new bright white light begin to form above and slowly pour down through the center. As it meets and merges with the white light from below, allow these two white lights to blend and become one, and let the intensity of light fill your psychic centers with even more energy. Take a moment to notice how your aura expands naturally so that you feel as though all the natural boundaries just disappear. This is what's known as being open. You can remain this way until you're ready to start the closing down process. Once again, you're going to use the power of thought to close down each chakra, one by one. When you're ready, let the white light from above continue to pour through your crown chakra, which remains open. Now bring your awareness to your third eye. Make the expanded indigo light, the corresponding color, smaller and smaller. You should feel the power begin to diminish as you move down to your throat chakra and its blue pale light. Focus on this light getting smaller and smaller. And then move on down to the heart, solar plexus, and sacral centers. All the different colored lights should be smaller now, result, resulting in what's known as being closed. But remember that you need to keep the crown and base chakras open for a continued flow of energy throughout your system. Opening and closing your psychic centers is an essential exercise if you wish to continue to safely develop your psychic and intuitive abilities. There's no way around it. This is the number one exercise that I've learned and now teach regularly in my workshops. I also use it myself before and after all psychic work. Additionally, the meditation download included with this book will guide you through a more enhanced version of this exercise and will assist you in your ongoing journey toward inner awareness. Affirmation: I am pulsating with psychic energy. I open and close all my energy centers properly and efficiently. I am pulsating with psychic energy. I open and close all my energy centers properly and efficiently. I am pulsating with psychic energy. I open and close all my energy centers properly and efficiently. Well, we have one more chapter to go. I hope if you lasted this long, you'll make it through one more chapter with me. And then um, we will start a new journey. So I hope that you're getting something out of this. I hope that you can share it with someone that maybe need just the introduction to helping themselves navigate through this world psychically, right? Trying to commune with self, learn self, and then everything else that comes with that. So if you can, share it with someone. I thank you. I appreciate you all for watching. And everything starts from the inside out. Every day is not the same. It's not always hard. It's not always easy. But you got a friend in me. So until next time.